stand right here for a few minutes, somebody else gonna pull up and pop out. That's kind of where the older homies hang out, where everybody chill, be peaceful. If you from LA, you know about this Coliseum swimming pool. Bet not wear your fresh shoes up in there, gonna come up missing. This is where the street villains really started at, man, right here in this alley. Every gang in the city would be on this corner.
Slanging rocks, okay?
Slanging real legal rocks.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's a beautiful day out here in South Central Los Angeles. We're on the west side of South Central.
You know what it is, man? Super Low, aka Darkside Soup up in this thing. We on the dark side. We're gonna take it to the light. End this on Crenshaw. 50 Crenshaw, you know what's up. We on 43rd between Menlo and Hoover Street. And this the house I was born in right here, man. I came from Centinela Hospital to right here. You know what I mean? And then I didn't leave until 18, 17 really. You know what I'm saying? I went to camp when I was like 17. I turned 18 in there. And while I was in there, you know what I'm saying, my grandma, my family and all that moved up to the Antelope Valley. You know what I'm saying? My mom's was still in the city, but my grandma moved. But this was home. This was the headquarters. You know what I'm saying? This was great grandma's house. So when they moved from right here, it was like the whole family moved. Our apartment was the only one that was upstairs and downstairs. Supposedly the big one, you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize it wasn't big until I started living in actual big shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean, to us in the hood, it was a nice big space to live. There wasn't no bar gate on that yard. There wasn't no gate right here. Once crack came, man, if it wasn't bolted down, it was getting stolen. You better believe it. You know what I mean? So that shit just drove the whole neighborhood, the whole city, the whole culture crazy. Like after that shit, it wasn't even no culture left. Like it was just zombies out here and the kids was little pirates, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, 43rd, man, that's where it all started. I used to be out here like as a young, like popping wheelies on this curb right here. That's where I learned to pop wheelies at. You know what I'm saying? I would ride. All I ever wanted to do was get to this corner, so I would ride to the corner, say what's up to whatever older cats was down there, hey, and then ride back fast as I can and try to do the highest bunny hop I could right here on this damn curb. And bust my head a million times. You got it going, man.
It's cover time.
You know me, Cash. Documenting this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's my young nigga DC, you know what I'm saying? Real young active out here.
60 Ave.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know the truth.
Stand right here for a few minutes, somebody else gonna pull up and pop out. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the highway of the hood. You gotta
you feel me? It'll take you all day to get down Vernon. You know what I'm saying?
In the trenches, baby.
Yeah.
You got it.
You know what I mean? I'm on the back blocks anyway, man.
Free the steppers, though.
Man, free all my youngs, man.
I
grew up in this alley right here, man. This where the street villains really started at. 18th Street was everywhere else. They used to really go at it right behind my house. Right now, we on King Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Right here by the Coliseum. We on King of Vermont. We call this the Arc once you get, you know, between Normandy and Vermont, because this is where the dark and the park come together, you know what I mean? You feel me? And the homies be right here doing their thing, you know what I'm saying, chilling. You know what I mean, watching out, powwowing, you know what I'm saying, like men do. The camaraderie, you know, the camaraderie is what keeps us together, so you feel me? They chill, they do their thing, have them conversations, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no barbershop. We right here in front of the beauty shop. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no barbershop, so, you know what I'm saying, we be right here. This is just one little, you know what I'm saying, installment of the hood, one little spot where we be at. You know what I'm saying? We be spread all around. We got a big hood. You know? So yeah. Dice games and all that crack right here. This the Doc lot. We call this the Doc lot, really. You know what I'm saying? My boy Doc, like, really the one that solidified this as a safe haven for the homies, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why we call this the Doc lot, you feel me? So other than that, you know what I'm saying, we just be chilling, man. We don't be out here tripping, you know what I'm saying? We know all the people, all the old ladies, no matter what race it is, you know what I mean? We make sure everybody's straight right here. We make sure little homies ain't robbing nobody or snatching purses or no bullshit like that over here, you know what I'm saying? Keep them focused on big money. Legal shit though. You know what I'm saying? That's the focus, man. We trying to get legal money. If we get legal money, then how it's gonna be illegal to be the Crips? Can't be illegal to be the Crips if we doing legal shit. You know what I mean? So that's what we on. They gonna be hating. Watch, they gonna be hating. They be hating on my boy HoodVlogs, man. Y'all better know that. He out here documenting, you know what I'm saying, real life. They don't like that, man. They want everybody to believe that illusion that they got out there. This real life out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Dirty concrete and all that. You feel me? Designer shoes on dirty concrete on top of that. You know what I mean? They mad they can't stop us from living. They can't stop him from showing us living. We ain't predators over here. We chilling. We always been chilling. It's family oriented over here. So, you know, so when we see them, like, I mean, we got to go to USC too. You know what I'm saying? We messing with them. We gonna get banned from whatever's up here. You know what I mean? Like, nah, that's a part of the hood. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they good. They come through. You know, we got tourists that come through and people that come to Rams games, and even though they're not there no more, but USC games and all that, like, you know, it's a different generation. You know what I mean? Like, that's why the Raiders left, because people used to get robbed. It ain't like that over here no more. You know what I mean? Like, robbery is the last thing we're thinking about.
My baby party is on Saturday. Bring your kids. You from the glove and you don't come, I'm socking one of your eyes closed. I'm socking both of them closed, nigga. And I'm gonna wire you so you can't eat no cake, you can't have no gummy beer, you can't eat no now later, because I'm gonna have your shit wire tired, nigga.
Cuz it's stupid. Fall off.
Hey, you better bring both of them. I'm a suplex your little ass before the game, you think you can play.
Late 80s, early 90s, like, man, it was a lot of shit going on around here, man. It's a lot of shit going on. Like, you know, when I was young, I'm saying, you walking down Vermont, I'm saying, movers come through here, you better be ready, boy, whether you gang bang or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you from the hood or not, boy, you better be ready. You feel me? That's how it was. Now it's a little different, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, it ain't that much. I'm gonna say it ain't that many of us out here. That much demographics done changed a lot over the years. So
Call him a Vernon historian. This is a Vernon historian here. And you should be big facts. Every time you talk, you speak facts.
Yeah, that's my
young.
young.
Get back to it, but this this like the Vernon historian right here. What's up,
Oh.
big bro? Get back in there, so we're telling niggas facts.
Yeah, man. So you know what I mean? Yeah, it's my young nigga Al. You know what I'm saying? Young Al Qaeda. I'm in my 40s. You feel me? So I've been around here for a minute. This right here, this Little Caesars. This used to be Goldenberg. If you've been around here, you remember that Goldenberg. You know what I mean? You remember Goldenberg. Period, man. I don't even think it's a franchise no more. The last one I remember was over on Slauson and West or something like that. But I don't really see Goldenberg no more, man. But that Goldenberg used to have this corner popping. I used to hang at this Carl's Jr. when I was a teenager. I'm talking about junior high on through high school. We used to hang at this bus stop. You know what I mean? Fighting, doing teenage stuff. You know what I mean? And then even before that, we used to be everybody. Like, if you from LA, you know about this Coliseum swimming pool. You know what I mean? This is the old Olympic swimming pool. They built this in for the 32 Olympics, when the Olympics first came to LA. We used to go in there and swimming. Better not wear your fresh shoes up in there. Your shit gonna come up missing. Better not take your chain off. Put your chain in the little laundry bag. No, they gonna take your shit. HoodVlogs. Yeah, they know what's up. They know what's up, my boy, man. I'm in front of the right camera. You feel me? But yeah, you know what I mean? Coliseum swimming pool. Olympics in '84 was up there and all that. They kind of rebuilt it and updated it. And then now they updated it more because, you know, they was trying to get the NFL team, Rams leaving, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We still historical. You feel me? And yeah, Coliseum right there where the Raiders used to play. They building this George Lucas museum right here. This is about to be major. You know what I'm saying? You know they're not going to be able to build that right here in the hood without making some science program or STEM program for the kids. They got to. That's going to be dope right there. USC right down here after that. You know what I mean? They got like entry programs. Just little programs if you know. But remember, that's what they do. They hide the information from you. You got to go get the information yourself. Martin Luther King. This used to be Santa Barbara Avenue. I don't know. Look it up for me. I don't know. I don't know if it was Avenue or not. I think it was Avenue. I don't remember that much. I was a kid, but it was Santa Barbara. When the King Parade used to come down here, like, man, every gang in the city would be on this corner. Like, it was the craziest, like the craziest. And then you would see like Godfathers, the Harlem Godfathers, they'll be in the parade, you know, with their low riders and everything. And it was weird, you know what I'm saying? Because it's Martin Luther King Day, but it's like gangbang day. You know, it was crazy. But that's Los Angeles, man. You can't have an angel without the devil. Come on, baby. So you can tell grandma raised you know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta respect your elders out here, man. I'm real big about my elders, man. On the real. I grew up in the house with a whole bunch of old ladies, man. And they all died, and I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need them right now. No bull, man. I need them, bro. Like I got a whole lot of dead homies, and I love and miss my dead homies, but I don't miss nobody like I miss my elders, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? You niggas better stop disrespecting your elders out there, man. You see these old ladies, man, y'all better hold them down. For real. Especially them old ladies, man. If you know, then you know. Manual arts, you know what I'm saying? The great toilets. You feel me? Like, they always instilled the spirit of work. You know what I'm saying? The mascot for this school is like a buff dude, look like he's standing on the prison yard. A toiler with a sledgehammer. Toil means work, if you know your definitions, you feel me? And yeah, man, a lot of shit went on at this school, man. I mean, this school is the original Brims school. This is where the Brims started at this school, right here. You know what I mean? But you know, evolution. You know what I mean? This whole area evolved into this Crips shit. So, you know, my moms went here, my pops went here, you know what I mean? Cousins. You know what I mean? All the G's that I looked up to, they all went here, you know what I mean? Like, and then back in the day, like, this was a big, like, gang rivalry school, because, you know what I'm saying, this was home school from everything from the 20s all the way up to Manchester, you know what I mean? So, a lot of different gangs at this school, man. There used to be some rowdy shit. Right here on this corner right here, where this apartment building, this used to be the King Swap Meet before the riots. It's burnt down in the riots. This used to be the King Swap Meet. That was the center of all the bullshit right there. Like, that shit was major, like, you know, but it was cracking though. I used to love the King Swap Meet, man. I was there every day. We used to go to the gym. Everybody used to hang at this school. You know what I'm saying? Tookie, grandma used to live right here on the next block in the back of the school. You know what I'm saying? You could read his autobiography and see that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everybody who's anybody that came through this hood, man. You can't come through the west side of LA without coming through here. Period. You know what I'm saying? We from Crenshaw to Fig. When this was predominantly a black neighborhood, because right now it's probably like 80% Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? But when it was like 90% black, certain people hung on certain corners. It was certain spots that you did certain shit, like over here where I'm gonna take y'all later, you know what I'm saying? Right here by the wine barrel. Right on that corner when I was little, all the winos and all the drinkers used to hang on that corner. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of black dudes hanging right there drinking all day. Right now, it's a bunch of Mexican dudes hanging on that same exact corner doing the same exact thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like traditions over here. That shit crazy. Like, that shit tripped me out. I see Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, that hang in the same buildings or on the same corners that we used to hang on, and they doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? They carrying on the traditions we set. You can't be mad at that, baby. You know what I'm saying? And they fuck with us tough. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no black and brown beef over here. We never had no black and brown beef on the dark. Never. You know what I mean? If it's ever been an issue with any Mexican gang that was over here, just like anything else, line it up, squabble it out, and then that shit is over. But over here, like over here with us, we got street villains over here. They fuck with us, we fuck with them. Everything all good. And then, you know, they enemies is, you know what I'm saying, that they got around here, ATCs or whatever and all that. Like, hey, that's you know, we stay out of that, man. Right now, we on 42nd place between 42nd and 43rd on Hoover Street. And it's the wine barrel. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Hey, that's Jody. That's Jody. That ain't Jody. But you can't tell who you talking to, man, with these masks on, man. Anything can happen. But yeah, wine barrel, man, this shit been here since forever. You know what I mean? Like, I used to come here and get my fucking snow cones and shit when I was a kid, man. You know what I mean? I mean, like, see, look, this is what I'm talking about. Remember I was talking about earlier? When I say the winos used to hang right there, when it was all black people over here, look, same traditions, man. They chilling, drinking in the same spot, bro. And this is probably, I don't know how many years apart, 40 years apart, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'm saying, now this block, this is my pops. My pops came off of this block. My grandmother lived on this block. This block over here where we was just at, where the other little market at, 43rd, that's the block my mama came off of. You know what I mean? Like, shit, man, I'm generations around here. Right here on the ancient, on 42nd Place, between Menlo, like between Hoover and Menlo. I said my great grandma used to live down there, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is it right here. Like, this the blueprint right here. We call this the deep dark. My life started at on this corner right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, look over here, see where this green shit at? That used to be called the chicken box. You feel me? Usually a little chicken spot. And then right there next to it was a pool hall. Like, I used to be in that pool hall like 3-4 years old, bro. Like a baby, you know what I mean? I used to be bookie joints up there when I was young. This store right here, used to be a Korean lady in here named Emma. I mean, Emma was like, she wasn't no different from any black lady over here, man. Like, she was from right here. You know what I'm saying? My grandma, my great grandmother used to send me down here like fucking notes to get her cigarettes, you know what I mean? And all that. Send me down here with $3 and give me $1 worth of bologna and $1 worth of cheese and $1 worth of ham, and you know what I mean? And it'll be like that much of each. Like, you know, shit used to be cheap back then. I mean, and I get my little chips or whatever. You know what I mean? My little Cracker Jacks or some shit. I remember one time I'm coming from school, right? I was going to school at Raymond Avenue on 76 in Normandy. And I used to walk all the way here, straight down Vermont, through all of them hoods. It'd take me forever, because I know everybody. And then I get right here, and my friends is out here playing, kicking around a soccer ball, right? So they kick the soccer ball to me. I'll kick the soccer ball goes to the right, go right through these people window right here. Boy, listen, I just got like off of suspension and shit. You know how you was just in trouble, then now you did some more dumb shit? Yeah, I just was like, oh my God. I started walking home, the man followed me home. My mama had to take me down here, True Value, get the man a new window and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all type of shit used to go on. I mean, this block right here, it looked different now, because right here, it used to be a bunch of trees. Like, you couldn't see shit on this block. How them trees look down there, that's how the whole block used to look. You know what I mean? And I used to sit right here and smoke when we was like 16, 17. We used to sit right here and smoke. One time I'm sitting right there, and, you know, the enemy pulled up, man. Little enemy, he dipping with a female. You know what I'm saying? He don't even see us. I bounce up, I see him, bang on him. And then he older than me, so he like, little nigga, like, you know what I mean? So I bang on him and all that. And he busted you. No. When I bang on him, I'm walking up to the car. A female jumped out the passenger seat. She was leaning back like a dude. She jumped up. She started banging. Scared the shit out of me. Socked the shit out of her stupid ass. Bow! You know what I'm saying? And he pulled off, and he busted you. He came back. He like, where you from again, little homie? I'm like, where you at? Like, you know where you at? Like, he like, all right. I sit down on my tough shit, you know what I'm saying? Finish rolling the weed. Now, my big homie was smoking with me. It was me and like 2 other homies my age, and then the big homie. The big homie literally just told me around the corner, like, you ain't gotta be so extra out all the time, We come around the corner, I do this shit, right? So I sit back down. When I sit down, he like, there you go with that bullshit again. I'm like, fuck that, woo, right? Next thing I know, I look up. Man, they came out of the alley on foot, about 9 deep, boy. And what's happening? I'm like, oh, we strike out. I live right by the alley, you know what I'm saying? So when we start running, I'm turning in the alley. I turn around, I see the big homie ain't with us. I'm like, oh, God damn it. I done started the whole shit. The homie about to die now. So I'm like 16. I stop, I turn around, I'm walking back hella slow. I'm trying to find a rock or a bottle or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of a sudden in the ghetto, it ain't nothing on the fucking ground, right? So the dude like, he like, what's up, nigga? Why you running? I'm like, man, ain't nobody running, man. He like, you can get the head up. I'm like, oh, because the whole time in my head when I'm walking back, this is what I'm thinking. This is about to be my first year starting on the fucking football team, and I'm about to die. this is some bullshit. I'm 16, like, you know what I'm saying? So when he said you can get the head up, I lit the fuck up. What? A head up? Oh, let's do it, baby. Bam, get down there. Boop, bop, 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 bop. Dropped him. He get back up. Boop, bop, dropped him. You know what I'm saying? After he dropped the third time, his homies was like, oh, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? They try to get me. So I make a maneuver, and I get off onto the sidewalk. And one of the dudes had came around the corner in the car, tried to hit me. I roll over the car. I'm on the sidewalk now. So now they surrounded me coming from behind the car. And on this right side, it's like 2 of them, but on the left side, it's like 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, and on this right side, it's the dude that just jumped out the car. No, it's 3 of them. It's the dude that just jumped out the car, another dude, and the female again. Guess what I do? Socked her stupid ass again. Bow! And ran right through the crowd, like, but they grabbed me and I'm fighting, and I'm feeling some punching in my back. So I'm in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna punch these niggas, and I'm gonna spin around, I'm gonna punch these niggas. But I forgot that when I first walked up, I saw a couple of knives and screwdrivers and shit, right? So when I spent around to punch on the dudes that was punching me in the back, I see the knife and like an ice pick with like some red on the edge. I'm like, oh, and it stabbed me in the, oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm about to die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bam. So now I strike out and run down the alley. The homies was over here squabbling with a couple of dudes, but once I ran, cause they had ran down the alley, and all this, like, it sound like a lot, but all this shit took place like within a couple of minutes. You know what I'm saying? So when they come back down the alley, engaged with a couple of cats, I strike past them running. They strike past behind me, and I hit my gate like I didn't live there, because I didn't want them to know that I lived there. So I climbed my own fucking gate like I didn't live there. My great-grandmother and my grandmother was in the house, right? My great-grandmother had just got out the hospital from like a aneurysm, like a brain type procedure, right? So when I get to the door, I'm like, oh shit, like, I can't scare Medea, right? So I knock on the door and I try to calm down. My great-grandmother comes to the door. She, you know, old ladies, man, they know. You know what I'm saying? So she like, what's the matter? I'm like, nothing, Grandma, nothing. I try to walk past her. The homies come to the door. They stabbed him, Grandma, he about to die. She like, what the hell? Like, I go in there, I go to the, you know, if you black and you grew up in the house with them old black ladies, you know about that yellow phone on the wall in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So I go to the fucking yellow phone, dial 911. As soon as the lady said, oh, 911 emergency, how may I help you? My lung just, I couldn't talk. My lung collapsed. Like, it felt like, the best way to describe it is it felt like you got a built-in bong in your chest. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you hit the bong and them bubbles, like, that's what it felt like. I just dropped the phone like, oh yeah, this is it. I'm about to die. I'm out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then the ambulance is coming, because the ambulance is only 2 blocks away on Vernon. So my grandmother come down the stairs now, you know what I'm saying? And she take me outside, and she like, they taking too long. We're about to drive you. But when we get outside, we can hear the sirens coming. So everybody's looking in all directions for the sirens, for the ambulance and all that. And I just laid down on the fucking sidewalk. Like, I told the homie, like, I'm sleepy, bro. And I just laid down. Because, mind you, I've been drinking boonies and gin all day. I've been smoking Dodie all day. I hit a Lovely earlier that day. That's a little weed and PCP, if y'all don't know. Hope they don't blurp that, YouTube. But, you know what I'm saying? So I'm, like, extremely tired right now of all this activity, you know what I'm saying? This the park right here. You might want to get a shot at the park. That's kind of where the older homies hang out, you know what I mean? Where everybody chill, be peaceful. They got a lot of community shit going on up there. You know what I'm saying? The city do a lot of things up there. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you stabbed me and all that, and the ambulance came and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before I left the block, the homies was over there. You know what I'm saying? You could hear it in the ambulance before I even left the block. You could hear the activities in the background a couple blocks away. Because that's how close we used to be to the enemies. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just a story of, you know what I mean? The type of shit we went through growing up over here, man. Trying to sit down, smoke some weed, and got my dumb ass in a situation. You know what I'm saying? Gang banging, man. So, it's gang bang different nowadays, man. Gang bang on the stock market. You know what I'm saying? Gang bang on somebody's in somebody's boardroom. You feel me? Go bang on the ballots. You know what I'm saying? Get political with it and go bang on the ballots, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't bang on the block. You just gonna get popped. I believe. You believe that, man. I promise you that. I done seen it. I done lived it. You feel me? Yeah, so right now we on 48th and Normandy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the hood is huge, man. The hood is too big for us to walk. That's why we driving around. You know what I'm saying? I know most hood vlog episodes, you know what I'm saying, they go walk you through the hood and walk this block. And you know, our hood too big for that. We can't be walking nowhere. And you're going to get your shit. You're going to get something going to happen. You try to walk too many blocks. It is LA. You know what I'm saying? It's the capital of random murders, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will just pull up and not say nothing, but it's mostly gang members, man. Gang members know gang members when they see them, man. You can see by how a nigga walk, you know what I mean? So don't think like, you know, if you just a regular person that it's not like that, you know what I'm saying? LA is way, way more peaceful than it used to be in the 80s and 90s. Right now, you know, you can chill. It's chill, but for the people that still living their life, like, it's active every day. You know what I mean? Civilians, you pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? It's white people live over here and everything now, man. You know what I mean? I watched that whole transition because, you know, when I was little, you know what I'm saying, I saw the last few white people that lived in the hood, the last remnants of white flight, what they call white flight. I mean, but now we got gentrification going on and they back. You know what I'm saying? But I told the homies in the 90s that was going to happen. You know what I mean? I saw it. You know what I'm saying? But over there on my side, where we just came from, on the dark side, because of the Coliseum and all of that, because them trying to get a pro team in LA, like the gentrification been going on over there since the late 90s. You know what I mean? They've been trying to get us up out of there because they want that pro team money. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's a lot more peaceful than it used to be. You know what I mean? So like we finna head down here to Leimert, you know what I'm saying, to the other side of the hood. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of peaceful black shit that be going on down there. You know what I'm saying? It's Africa town, baby. We buying what we can. You know what I'm saying? Black people, that is. I mean, they just lost the bid. They didn't even lose the bid, bro. But I don't know if y'all know, but this the Crenshaw Mall up here. You know what I mean? And it's a black organization that pulled together the money to try to buy it, so it could be black owned and stay a part of the community. Because you know they'll fuck around and turn it into like a Target or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They already turned it into a fucking Walmart not too long ago. Our people had got the money together, man, to buy it. They even bid it, as I heard, a few million more than the asking price, and they just flat out refused them, bro. Like, you feel me? Just flat out refuse. That's just flat out refusing the community. The community was trying to buy a historic landmark in their community that they frequent and that we got sentimental, you know, value for. And they was just like, no, we don't want to sell it to y'all. Type of shit. See, that's what I'm saying. They tell you that everything is free in America. Everything ain't free and everything ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, you know, who you know and who you are and where you from. You know what I'm saying? We on Stocker and Crenshaw right now. This was the infamous liquor bank, you know what I mean? I know y'all seen it in numerous movies like Baby Boy and all that. You know what I mean? This is that corner. Yes, I grew up on this side too. I went to Audubon. I had big fights and rumbles right here in the middle of the street. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know what I'm saying, I've been down here, you know what I'm saying, working and doing positive shit like this. You know, this shit community, man. You done did everything if you from over here. If you ever been in the Crenshaw Mall, you know that it might have been the only mall, or the first at least, with a substation, a LAPD substation in it, man. They first put it in there, I probably was in like 8th grade or something like that, maybe 7th grade. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, as soon as you get into it, any type of altercation in the mall, they was out there on your ass, boy. Real LAPD, ain't no security. You know what I'm saying? But that's because, you know, it's King and Crenshaw, man. You got the 40's right here, you got the 30's right here, you got the BPS's right there, you know what I mean? And then it's world famous Crenshaw. You got the whole rest of the world coming through here, including the city, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, used to be a lot of hectic shit going on right here, but it still be cracking. But this is where you're gonna get, this is the hub of black culture and black-owned business. In 1921, it was on the other side of the city on Central. You know what I mean? We done took it from Central to Crenshaw. You know what I mean? We done left our black footprint all over the city. I mean, so even though they trying to push us out the city, they can't. Because the culture of the city is the culture we created. You know what I'm saying? Along with, you know, my brown brothers out there, man. You can't be LA without Mexicans, you feel what I'm saying? It ain't no LA without the Mexicans, though. Don't get it twisted. Got the good jerk chicken cooking over there. You know what I'm saying? Black folks out here getting their money. You know what I'm saying? My boy right here, you be having all the classic cars. You know what I'm saying? The classic foreigns, too. You know what I'm saying? You don't do Chevys. You be having old Saabs and shit up in there. We started off on Fig, you know what I mean? And we ended off on Crenshaw, because it's Fig Shaw gang. You know what I mean? So right now, we in the lot, man. We in the avenues, man. You know what I mean? This is where the homies that really hustle be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean nothing but, well, the whole hood is like that. Let me take that back. But, you know, the homies over here, you know what I'm saying, really be getting to the money, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we all try to be about, man, getting this legal money, man. So it's a lot of talent in the Crenshaw District, and that's the side we on right now, you know what I mean? So, like I said, you see homies up here hanging peacefully. Homegirl got her truck out here. She ain't the only one with a truck. She ain't the only one that pull up. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's where we at, baby. 43rd, Leimert. You know what I mean? Historical shit. It's the homegirl Joy. I'm saying it's my boy Tiny Rick girl. FIP Tiny Rick, man. All day, you feel me? But yeah, man, she out here doing her shit. You know, we always gotta support, man. I don't care what you say. You gotta support your folks, man. If you don't, nigga, you ain't gonna be able to come to the hood. That's always the goal, no matter what. I don't care if I become 100 millionaire. If I can't come back here, it ain't worth it. It's not a real LA ice cream truck if you ain't got this. If you ain't got chili cheese, nachos, and all that, it's not a real LA ice cream truck. If you ain't got this though, really right here, chili Fritos, you gotta have at least have the chili Fritos to even get any type of stamp of proof. You gotta have your Doli Locos and your Takis Locos, you feel me? With all the hot Mexican shit in there, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We at Leimert, this is African town, it's blackity black over here. But like I said, can't be LA without Mexicans, you feel me? You got everything on this motherfucker. Real LA ghetto nachos, you know what I'm saying? I just got the plain joints, you know what I mean? I ain't wanna go too big right now.
Some cats he leaked on, and these
No
are the
matter
type
what,
of niggas that you just don't speak on.
this shit gonna be on my shirt in a few minutes, I guarantee you.
Sleep on, look out when you're
Yeah,
on
that's
that
what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter what side we on, Fig to Crenshaw, we just chilling, man. We ain't looking for no bullshit, man. We just waiting on that legal paper, man. Where's them checks at? You know what I mean? Let's walk around here, man, see what's going on in Africa town, man. We African, you feel me? See my sister out here getting her legal money. I'm trying to tell them how much legal money we be getting out here.
Slanging rocks, okay?
Slanging real
slanging
legal
rocks.
rocks. You understand me? Yeah, you feel me? And we right here on Dagnan and 43rd. You see, we all the way on the other side of the hood, but we still on 43rd. Remember what I told you, you know what I'm saying? Now we on 43rd Dagnan. You might recognize this spot. Blue truck pull up right here a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Blue. You know what I mean? And yeah, see my sister out here? What you got to... See, she got the protection. Got the protection down there. Got the killer dog. You know she got the real protection. She got the sage going on. You know what I mean?
Peace.
Get the cooties up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back there with them.
R.I.P.
You know what I'm saying? That's that black excellence right there. You feel me? Man, this is what we do right here. It's the district. You know what I mean? How you doing, sister?
Hey.
What you got going over there? Shrimp tacos?
Fish, salmon, chicken.
Fish, shrimp, tacos, you feel me? Right here, 43rd Dagnan. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got the food trucks out.
What you filming today?
Me?
Oh, word? Bet, that's a bet. Only the 40's, all right. It's all love, man. I'm from New York, so, you know what I mean? You need to go to New York sometime.
I did.
You did? He was just fucking Brooklyn.
We from Brownsville.
He was in fucking Cyprus.
Yeah, me and my homie. We from Brownsville, bro.
And it's been like this for a long time. It's always been like a cultural hub for black people on the west side. The whole city really, but especially on the west side, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, world famous Crenshaw District and all that. And these businesses been around here fighting to survive, man. You know, they building a train right here. They trying to push us all out, man. Gentrification is really real right here. Like, they raising the rent. Like I said, they just refuse our people buying the mall. You know what I mean? The police came through here the other day trying to say that they saw somebody running through here when nobody ran through here just to try to shut stuff down. They complaining about the barriers. Like, this is a village right here. It's, you know what I'm saying? Africa Town, aka Leimert Park Village, you feel me? So, man, ain't nothing gonna happen over here that we can't handle, you know what I'm saying? All the bullshit happen on the outskirts of this area right here, you know what I'm saying? Nothing happens right here, man. And every hood around here respect that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, this is a real central part of the hood right here. You know, Taco Bell is right there on the other side of this parking lot. They rebuilding the Maverick Flats over there. You know what I'm saying? We got the homegirl right here with Fat Daddy's right here on 2nd Ave. We got, who else? What's my girl name down there? 5 Star. We got the homegirl at 5 Star down there. You know what I mean? It's a lot of black-owned businesses around here bubbling, doing their thing. If we walk to the corner, this is where they shot Martin Lawrence movie, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And that's probably one of the most significant things that people recognize this little corner from. This probably been here since this was an all-white neighborhood. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit been over here since the 20s, 30s, as we moved in the late 50s and 60s and all that. You know, we utilized this area for culture, from creating cultural shit to people dying. You know what I'm saying? I got homies that died right here in this park. You know what I'm saying? FIP Lil Spade. You know what I'm saying? Lil Spade died right over there, man. Like, you know? But at the same time, it's been a lot of life created right here too, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's the circle of life. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is it, man. This is where we from, man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta, this ain't one of them hoods where I can just show you one block and you can understand the hood, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta see this whole hood fit the Crenshaw to even know, you know, the history that's over here, man. Like I said, nigga, anybody in the comments could debate me. You ain't from the west side of LA and not come through here. You came through these 40's. You better believe it. You've been on Vernon Avenue if you from the west. Read that. Over here they be having the yoga, the Leimert Park yoga. You know what I'm saying? They be having the poetry. You know what I'm saying? They be having all type of spoken word shit. They got the food truck Fridays. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? And they still trying to push us out, but we ain't going nowhere. Even with all the people gone, if it ain't no more black people over here, we'll be coming back to this park, living somewhere else and taking over the park every day. Ain't push us out the hood, you crazy. We got a few shops in the hood and out the hood, you know what I'm saying? The homie got a couple shops downtown. We got a homie with shops on Melrose, you know what I mean? And we got homegirls with burger stands and restaurants and shit in the hood, man. Like, you know, we trying to build, man. We trying to do, you know, what they cheated, you know what I'm saying, our parents out of. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know, but crack was on purpose. that was chemical warfare. You know what I mean? They cheated our parents out of their inheritance with that shit. So we gotta take it back. You know what I mean? What Rick Ross say, build the block, or buy back the block, gotta buy back the block, hell on hood. We on King in Vermont, right back where we started. It's my boy Herman's truck right here, man. You want tacos, burritos, moriscos, you know what I'm saying? You want fish, you want ceviche, you know what I'm saying? Cocktails, he got all that, man. I'm telling you, you want whatever he got. He got it, you got it, he got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the hood don't stop right here though. The hood stop at the freeway. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we across the whole west side. Back in the day, you know what I mean? When they first started having taco trucks on the street, you know what I'm saying? Early 90s or something, late 80s, something like that. You know what I mean? My boy Herman used to be over here by Bell Sales. You from South Central, you know what's up with Bell Sales. You know what I'm saying? West Side Connection used to rap about Bell Sales all the time. You know what I'm saying? But he used to be over here, but then they put a bus stop over there, so he had to move over here. You know what I mean? The gas station. But, you know, the gas station showed him love. You see, he got a whole structure built over here and all that. You know what I mean? It's an everyday thing. He probably gonna be here for another 30 years, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is when you a staple in the hood, though. When you a staple in the hood and you doing good in the hood gonna show you that love. You know what I mean? It's anybody. You feel me? So yeah. I love the hood love me back. We here with HoodVlogs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, it's your boy Super Low, aka Darkside Super. You know, and we gonna keep it hood.
Well guys, that's the end of the video. Big shout out to Superlog for showing us his hood. It goes all the way to Fig and little past Fig, but we start right here on Vermont, went all the way to Crenshaw. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Used to break my zips down in all dimes. We used to take turns on the grind. That was then. You couldn't see my vision, couldn't comprehend what I was contemplating. Major money motivated, so of course I elevated to management. Repping the dark side like Anakin. Gotta keep a steady hand, no panicking. Said we was flipping cookies out the jar like flipping the floor out of a ramekin. And I ain't like the spot we was standing in, so a nigga had to pivot. And certain niggas was with it, and certain niggas was living. I told you I'ma do it, nigga, but you ain't listen. I told you I'ma get it, nigga, but you ain't listen.